Is Congressman Joe Heck morphing into Sharon Angle? It all began last month with Heck likening Social Security to a pyramid scheme.
When they first conceived Social Security, they didn't think they were going to be paying benefits for 13, 15 years. That's one of the reasons why this pyramid scheme isn't working.
Well, despite damage control efforts from his office, Heck doubled down a few days later on a radio program.
Congressman Heck, I just wanted to thank you because, I'm a working man just like the rest of you, and you're absolutely right. Social Security is a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, that's a great question, Robert, and you're exactly right.
Then finally, at a town hall meeting in Henderson last night, Heck offered this before avoiding reporters on his way out.
I've given my stance on Social Security to the previous question. This is a Veterans Issues Town Hall, so at this point I'm not going to comment on that question.
Well, for the military man, discretion is the better part of valor on this topic at this point.
Nevada Congressman Joe Heck called Social Security a pyramid scheme at his first town hall meeting, and it's still a hot topic.
I've given my stance on Social Security to the previous question. This is a Veterans Issues Town Hall, so at this point I'm not going to comment on that question.
Heck not only ducked the Social Security question with people attending the meeting, he also actually ducked out of a side door before reporters could confront him.
Congressman Joe Heck facing a new round of heat after calling Social Security a pyramid scheme for the second time. Heck hosted a town hall meeting on Veterans Affairs. This was last night in Henderson. Despite a strict rule that only specific issues would be addressed, Heck was asked about Social Security. This has been a hot button issue for him since he compared Social Security to a pyramid scheme at a town hall meeting in May. That's what this video is from. The congressman later apologized, saying that he misspoke, but then earlier this week, he told a caller on a radio show he was, quote, exactly right when he described Social Security as a pyramid scheme. Last night, Heck simply avoided the issue.
I've given my stance on Social Security to the previous question. This is a Veterans Issues Town Hall, so at this point I'm not going to comment on that question.
The controversy over Social Security remarks made by Congressman Joe Heck continues tonight.
The congressman had a chance to quiet the storm at a town hall earlier today, but he ducked out a side door without taking any questions. Fox 5's Marianne Martinez live in the newsroom with the story. Marianne.
Well, John, from the get-go, Congressman Joe Heck seemed not to want to address the issue. Before he even said anything, one of his staffers made it perfectly clear that this was a town hall about veterans issues and that he would not be taking any other questions than that. After Heck left, we spoke to a few of his staffers asking if there was another time we could possibly talk to him about Social Security, and they referred us to Heck's press secretary.
Sticking with politics here, Congressman Joe Heck taking on questions from local veterans this evening. The town hall scheduled just hours after Heck called Social Security a pyramid scheme for the second time in a month. And tonight, some vets are questioning those remarks. News 3's Paul Matadine joining us live from the American Legion 40 down in Henderson, where the congressman spoke tonight. And Paul, at one point, you're going to tell us it looked like organizers were going out of their way to avoid questions about this controversy.
That's true, Dan. Well, take a look at the sign here. It was front and center. Congressman Joe Heck here at the post this evening. Now, many of the people got here thinking that they could ask any question they want because they thought this was going to be an open forum. But when they got here, they found out they could only ask questions about Veterans Affairs, but leave it to that open mic because questions about Social Security certainly did come up.
We have a lot of veterans coming back. We need to protect our benefits.
Despite a strict rule that only specific issues would be addressed, this vet from Henderson let the cat out of the bag.
Where you stand on protecting our benefits as far as Social Security for those who will need it, those who are getting it now, and Medicare, sir.
We know that Medicare is set to go bankrupt in 2024 with no action, and Social Security is set to be insolvent by, I think the last cut was 2037. So I'm there to preserve those benefits for future generations, and I will work to do so.
This exchange stemming from a similar town hall meeting back in May. When asked about saving Social Security, Congressman Heck compared it to a pyramid scheme. This is YouTube video of that event.
When they first conceived Social Security, they didn't think they were going to be paying benefits for 13, 15 years. That's one of the reasons why this pyramid scheme isn't working.
The congressman quickly said he misspoke after making that statement, but on Tuesday on the radio, he told a caller he was exactly right when he described Social Security again as a pyramid scheme. Heck apologizing again for that statement, but bringing outrage along the way which takes us back to this event.
You said at the Boulder City meeting, used the phrase pyramid scheme. I just wanted to see, where did you stand?
I appreciate the question, but I've given my stance on Social Security to the previous question. This is a Veterans Issues Town Hall, so at this point I'm not going to comment on that question because we're concentrating on veterans issues here tonight. Thank you.
You know, I know Mr. Heck, Colonel Heck, and he doesn't usually run away from a fight or a debate. He's a combat vet, but definitely in that clip you showed us, that's a bit of politicking right there, I got to say. A bit surprising.